Today, Donald Trump announced a major deal to drastically cut the price of Ozempic and other weight loss drugs. It's all part of his campaign promise and his one consistent principle of no fatties. He made the announcement at the Oval Office today in an event that turned into a major HIPAA violation.
Secretary Howard Lutnick. Do you take any of this stuff, Howard?
Yeah.
Okay, good. CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz, he doesn't take it. Where's Steve? Is he here? Head of Public Relations for the White House? He's taking it.
Steve, he's on Ozempic. Told his wife he's been doing CrossFit in the garage, but nope, it's Ozempic. Steve's got to be careful, though, because I heard Ozempic interacts with Cialis, which Steve is also on. You know what? Joking aside, obesity is a serious issue. So this could be a benefit. Dr. Oz, you're a doctor. Theoretically, give us a reasonable expectation of success here.
Mr. President, our estimate, based on the company numbers as well, is Americans will lose 135 billion pounds by the midterms.
Whoa! 135 billion pounds by the midterms. Why the midterms? Did they add a swimsuit competition to those? Look, I'm no mathematician, but 135 billion pounds divided by 340 million Americans means we each have to lose 400 pounds by the midterms. Look, and I know that sounds like a lot. But remember, that's just the average. Some people only lose 300 pounds, while other people will lose 500 pounds. Some of us will lose no pounds at all, which will be offset by everyone losing 800 pounds. The point is, regardless of how much you lose, Donald Trump will be tracking it and announcing your personal results at a press conference. And by the way, another crazy thing that happened at this health conference is that someone had a health emergency. He passed out. They attended to him. He's fine. But I only bring it up because it resulted in one of the greatest images of the Trump presidency. Look at this. Everyone is attending to this guy. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is zoned out like he's in a marriage counseling session. You know what? All kidding aside, Mr. President, I appreciate your war on FUPAs. You're the America First president. I'm just glad you're focused on the American people.
If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. We're going to do things to Nigeria that Nigeria is not going to be happy about and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing.
Whoa! Guns a-blazing. I mean, if you say so, President Yosemite Sam. You know what? Maybe try it again, but with a bit more gravitas.
I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet.
Fast, vicious, and sweet? Are you talking about military action or a new wing sauce on Hot Ones? I don't know where this attack on Nigeria came from, and I'm not the only one. Trump's boys on Newsmax were also a little surprised.
You know what? It's about time someone stood up for Christians, Rob.
He's doing a lot. That's a big one. Nigeria came out of left field.
Yeah. Even the anchors on Newsmax are like, where the did Nigeria come from? I prepared 20 minutes on Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl. Now I guess I'll pivot to Nigerian holy war? Shit. You know what? It seems like President Trump has the time to start lowering the price of weight loss drugs and fomenting war with Nigeria because it turns out there's not much else going on.
The government shutdown is now the longest in American history.
Oh, yeah! That's right, the shutdown. Nothing's going on because the government is irrevocably broken. It's day 37 of the shutdown, and there's no end in sight, especially because Trump still refuses to even meet with the Democrats. At this rate, by the time the government opens back up, Mike Johnson will have gone through puberty. And look, don't worry, Mike, those hairs are supposed to be there, okay? You know what? It's fine if the shutdown stretches on forever. It's not like things are falling apart.
New details about the FAA's plan to make unprecedented reductions to air traffic beginning tomorrow to ensure the safety of the flying public during the government shutdown. The list of the 40 airports that will be affected, from Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta to LAX in Los Angeles, and from Miami to JFK in New York.
40 of the top airports? That's all the important airports. And don't come at me, Buffalo Lancaster Regional Airport. Your Hudson News is shit. That New Yorker was from 2 months ago. Get out of town. Like, this is going to mess up travel for the holidays for most of the country, and the airline's plans for how to avoid this, not super helpful.
Frontier CEO making this recommendation. If your flight is canceled, your chances of being stranded are high. So I would simply have a backup ticket on another airline.
Frontier Airlines wants me to get a backup ticket. Respectfully, you're the backup ticket. Yeah. You've always been the backup ticket. It goes United, then Southwest, then American, then the Goodyear blimp, then a catapult, then Frontier Airlines. So, here's where we are. Our reality right now is that the president is spending his time doting on his pet projects and starting new wars, while the country is scrambling to deal with the immediate crises that he is actively ignoring. If only there was a picture that would offer a perfect metaphor for this. Now, in the meantime, if you were hoping to travel to any major city anytime soon, you're shit out of luck. Although, there is one place that's taking advantage.
The government shutdown is ruining air travel. Flights are canceled in cities around the country, except for one. Come to Muddy Gap, Nebraska. Our airport is unaffected by the shutdown because we don't even have one. Your plane can just land on the highway. No one's using it. Our little town has everything you were planning to do somewhere else. Were you looking to play slots in Vegas? Well, we got a payphone that sometimes gives up a quarter. Try your luck. You don't need Nashville to have a bachelorette party. We got a large storage shed, a boom box, and a copy of Jock Jams 4. Traveling for loss in the family? We don't have your grandma's funeral, but we'll have a grandma's funeral. People die here all the time. And you won't miss the beauty and splendor of the Grand Canyon when you can stare at our sinkhole. Been there since '79. Forget seeing Mickey and Donald at Disney World. We've got our own lovable animal friends, specifically feral hogs with a taste for human flesh. And why spend the holidays strolling the streets of Manhattan when you can come here and do fentanyl? You don't need a fancy convention center to host your business conference. Come here instead and do fentanyl. You don't need to pay for expensive glamping here. You can sleep pretty much anywhere, except there. That's the Douglas Ranch, and he shoots to kill. You don't need a New Year's Eve wedding in Miami. We'll marry you here. No Catholics. Here at Muddy Gap, we're not worried about the shutdown because we don't even recognize the authority of the federal government. And when the final war comes, you'll join us in our last stand against the globalists. Muddy Gap, America's only remaining vacation destination.